type of stalker.
This girl goes on dates with stalkers. I don't know what type of message she's trying to promote, but I just know that the message that she's giving out is that she doesn't have a brain, and also she doesn't care for her audiences. From the eating.
So let's talk about Nevada. For a while, it seemed like this influencer had it all. The followers, the hype, the attention, and a fan base that was ready to defend them no matter what. But as the saying goes, what goes up must come down. And Nevada's story is the perfect example of how chasing clout, controversy, and attention can eventually backfire in the most dramatic way possible. At the beginning, Nevada's rise looked unstoppable. Their content was everywhere, spreading fast across TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. People admired their bold energy, their confidence, and their ability to stand out in such a crowded creator space. Fans believed Nevada was different. Someone genuine, someone who could keep entertaining without crossing lines. But slowly, things began to change. The first red flag came with Nevada's obsession with proving how far they were willing to go just to shock people. And the most disturbing stunt of them all? Going on camera and admitting that they hadn't eaten for 7 whole days. Now, on the surface, it was framed like a test of strength, discipline, or maybe even some kind of twisted content experiment. But fans quickly realized what was really going on. Nevada wasn't doing it for health. They weren't doing it for self-improvement. They were doing it for clout, for clicks, comments, and views. And instead of inspiring fans, it terrified them. Many began to worry about the dangerous message it was sending, especially to younger viewers who looked up to Nevada. But Nevada didn't stop there. Instead of slowing down, they doubled down on controversy. Soon, the collaborations began, and not the safe kind. Nevada linked up with influencers who were already under fire for pushing sexualized content online. These partnerships might have been strategic in Nevada's eyes, but for fans, it was the breaking point. The person they once supported for being different now looked like just another clout chaser willing to sacrifice values for relevance. The backlash was immediate. Comment sections that once overflowed with love and excitement turned bitter. Former supporters called out Nevada for being reckless, for ignoring their influence, and for making collaborations that only dragged their name further into controversy. Memes started circulating, edits exposing hypocrisy went viral, and suddenly, Nevada wasn't seen as a bold creator anymore. They were seen as desperate, and here's where the downfall became satisfying for so many viewers. Because Nevada had built their entire image on being untouchable, on acting like nothing could ever shake their confidence. But the more they tried to act like the criticism didn't bother them, the more it showed. Views dropped, brand deals dried up, and even fellow influencers began distancing themselves. No one wanted to be caught up in the storm. Fans who once cheered Nevada on began leaving in waves, unfollowing and moving on to creators who actually valued authenticity. And for the internet, this wasn't just drama, it was justice. People were tired of influencers glamorizing unhealthy behavior, tired of collaborations that felt exploitative, and tired of Nevada constantly pushing boundaries with no thought of the consequences.
The first thing I ate in the morning was Red Bull. The second thing was Red Bull. The third thing was Red Bull, Red Bull, Red Bull, Red Bull, and that's it. Like, what? I'm not drinking Red Bull anymore. I mean, a little bit.
Inspiring in what sense? If there was a level of improvement, physically, emotionally, spiritually, that we can feel in her most recent videos, which there isn't, by the way, then fair enough. You know what I mean? Then I would say, you know what, this is inspirational. No, this is inspirational if she could show up before and after. But she hasn't changed at all. She basically just said, hey guys, this is a realistic video. I don't eat.
Who's with me?
Now, looking back, the writing was on the wall all along. Nevada's rise was built on shock value and risky choices, not genuine connection or sustainable content. The 7-day starvation stunt? A desperate cry for attention. The collaborations with sexual influencers? A last-ditch attempt to stay relevant in a space where clout doesn't last forever. And in the end, Nevada's downfall wasn't just inevitable, it was deserved. So, what can we learn from all this? Simple. The internet might reward controversy for a while, but at the end of the day, authenticity always wins. Viewers are smart. They can tell when someone's faking it, when someone's pushing themselves to extremes just to stay in the spotlight. And once the mask slips, once the audience realizes they've been played, there's no going back. Nevada's story is more than just another influencer downfall. It's a reminder that chasing clout will only take you so far before it all collapses. And maybe that's why so many people find this downfall satisfying. Because in the end, it wasn't fans or haters that destroyed Nevada. It was Nevada's own choices. So, what do you guys think? Was Nevada's downfall bound to happen from the start, or could they have saved their career if they made better choices? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, because this is a story that definitely has people divided. And as always, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss the next deep dive.